Ah, yes. Hello, my friends. I am the amazing Tentakill, and I seem to be stuck as a foot and as a shin. Why? Well, for reasons. The same reason why it's taken me a month or so to have a complimentary review of my toy. Actually, I think it's different reasons. Whatever. Um, Robert, can you please come in and narrate the rest? Sure, I'll be more than happy to. All right, ladies and gentlemen. This is a kind of a quick complimentary review of this toy, TFC's Thousandkill. Um, I bought the whole set many years ago, and for the past, well, about 6 years, I've been doing a web series on a photographic challenge I had with these guys. And if you haven't heard the story before, the story is basically I had a different type of job that I have now, which allowed me to have morning and evening to myself. And when I first picked up one of the pieces, I was really excited, and I was telling my wife that I was so excited to have this. I was really had been interested in third-party toys for quite a long time, but never had the money, and I had finally had the money for it. And then my wife said, "Well, you buy toys so often that you're going to forget that you have any of these third-party toys at all." And she would have been right if I said, "You know what? I'm going to turn this into a photographic challenge. Every morning and every evening, I would take a picture or two or three of these toys doing something. Each time there was a new figure that was released, I would start a new album, photo album, and on YouTube, I would take it as a new season." Now, with this particular toy, I know there's a lot of reviews about on this, and I'm not going to say anything more than what they have said. But one thing I will point out is a lot of the instructions, and all of these YouTubers say that, to get this guy into his various different modes, you might want to take apart his tentacles. I am just too worried about breaking anything, so I did not. And in fact, I was able to work all the tentacles into all the modes he was in: gun mode, robot mode, octopus mode, etc., etc. Well, octopus mode, he definitely needed his tentacles at this point. And as you see in his foot mode, he has all of his tentacles at full length. I don't think I did him in the series as a foot though, but that's all right. Next, I'm planning to go on to do. I have photographs of this guy that I would like to turn into a series. Basically, what happened was this guy was delayed for release for some time. And instead of just taking continual pictures of the previous Poseidon part, and do the same with this guy. And I had just picked this guy up. I had an anniversary that I felt I should spend the money I did for not only for the toy but for the stickers, and I bought some extra add-on parts. I think, yeah, as you see, there's the chest master is still the engine master is in there as well, which was part of the add-on kit. Now, as a brand, the Poseidon parts really I haven't had any problem with it. But I'm trying to keep it very, treat each of these figures very delicately. There was only one thing on the foot that kind of snapped off. I forgot if it was this foot or another foot, and I was able to glue it on very quickly. But as you see over here, I have the Trinity Force, and I'd been looking at these guys for such a long time. When I was in the middle of filming these guys, I was so excited for this set because I like the Brainmaster idea. Unfortunately, when I got this guy, the first time I picked him up, parts of him was missing, production error. This guy, I've noticed that ratchet joint kind of broke. And I could probably glue it and repair it later, but it's still kind of, scary for me because these things are not easy to find, and when I do find them, they're kind of expensive. Um, it was just such a joy to do a YouTube channel series about something, and it's been going on for about 6 years, twice a week. Most of the time, there were sometimes I burned out, or sometimes I had to stop for different reasons. One interesting fact is that a lot of times there was a episode that was delayed. You should have checked the calendar, and the calendar would have probably told you there was a Japanese holiday about. And usually I just like, it's a holiday. I could do this in advance, but it never really happens, you know. So, anyways, thank you for watching my series. I know these videos are not very popular compared to the other videos I've made, but this is something I needed to do. I was able to create different characters, different voices, different scenarios. I mean, I'd look at these pictures, and a lot of the times the pictures had a lot of years between the time I took the picture and the time I started making an episode with those pictures. So there were times I would forget the story I was thinking about when I took these pictures. Anyways, it's just, in my profession, I talk to a lot of young people, and sometimes they come up and say, I want to be a YouTuber. And I really don't want to tell them that, I'm a YouTuber. But, I kind of gain the experience like, okay, well, how many episodes do you want to release a week? And what kind of, where are you going to get your material? Things that I gathered when I was making this together. As you see with these guys and with this guy, I put the Autobot Decepticon stickers on them, and with the Poseidon set, I'm refusing to put the Decepticon logo on them. They will always be kind of the neutral factor for me. I just really like these guys. Unfortunately, I haven't had a chance to really, take these guys off the shelf in quite a long time. Reasons, okay, my house is only so small and so big, and etc., and whatever. Anyways, so I don't know when I'll start this guy's series. I got to figure out how I want to do that. How it's going to be different in feel towards the other Poseidon set series. He will be a villain, and whereas when I started with the Poseidon set videos and camera motion, I wasn't sure if I wanted him to be a good guy or a bad guy or what. And I just kind of, each character was individual in that respect. They had to find out who they were. And, I don't want my characters to be bad guys. But this guy, I was like, he is a bad guy. And I'm going to make him be a bad guy. Maybe not a super intelligent bad guy, but, he's going to be a villain. He's not going to be able to change. Anyways, I'm running out of things to say. Again, thank you very much for watching my YouTube channels, and I'll hopefully see you when this is starting. And I'm working on little bits of animation here and there, and little YouTube channels, and see me, not channels, but what do they call it? Entries, videos, whatever. Well, see you when I see you. Have a great time wherever you are, morning, evening, or night. Later.